Dipanjan Mitra. I'm a practicing architect in Delhi NCR. I've been working in the field for last 24 years and I'm attached to T&T for last 6 years. So it is a culmination of lot of activities, human activities rather. So residential complex is predominantly residential where people will stay. They perform their non-official activities which are not related to their work. They will perform this. So there will be houses, there will be landscaped areas wherein all the user groups will pass their time, do their time passing in the evening or in the morning. Kids will play. There will be walking areas, there will be leisure areas, there will be play areas. So it is actually a combination of lot of usable space depending on human activities. Similarly, in case of commercial activities, commercial spaces, there will be retail areas, there will be again eateries, there will be parking areas, there will be servicing areas. So there are different user groups, there are different age groups of users. So accordingly, we plan a commercial complex or a residential complex based on the human activities and the age and user groups. There is a proverb, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. So planning means investment over a long period of time. So we all do planning, financial planning. So in terms of real estate, how do you plan? You conceive a built environment which will come in place in a space which has nothing. See, after 5 years, there will be happening space which you need to think today. How will it look like? And how will you implement? What will be the process which results in that building or a complex? So that is planning. If you don't plan, then you will invest in a very wrong way. So your investment will be wrong. So you fail to plan. So you plan to fail. Now planning starts from identification of the activities, the groups of users and the age groups. So different activities can be performed by different age group people. So say in terms of residential area or commercial area, commercial activity performed by a 60-year-old or a 70-year-old and commercial activity of a 24-5 years old will be different. Now T&T, I am fortunate, I have been working with Mr. Ankush for last 6 years. So he has a good understanding of the need of planning. So T&T management, say CEO and all, they are very intelligent in that way. They understand the essence of planning. So all these things are taken into account while we design. So design actually is a documented form of a plan. See, maximization of space is very important. Actually, it is maximization of utilization of space. You need to understand this. Any space have 2-3 components. First component is the circulation space. To do any activities, you need to go to that particular point wherein you will perform the activity. Utilization of this maximization of utilization of the space by your planning or designing your furniture in such a way. So you need to plan for optimization. Plan for optimization के बाद आती है designing. Now as the example I have given you, piano के सामने आप एक chair में बैठेंगे, तो piano आप जहाँ पे रखेंगे, chair तो उसके अंदर घुस सकती है ना. So that space can be utilized for circulation. So you can have a sofa cum bed. In the evening it can turn into a bed. In the morning it can turn into a sofa. So you can see lot of videos which are coming up. So they are actually using technologies, but the idea is same. Optimization of space, using of space. So one space can house 3 activities depending on the time. We need to accommodate a bit. So what we are doing, we are planning the space. There are some standards. जैसे landscaped areas, what you are looking at, most probably, it has lot of activities performed during the day and the evening. So you can have courts, play courts. There are 4 type of play courts that we try to provide. There are children play area. Now, children play area mostly are used in the evening time or in the vacations in the morning or in the winter vacations in the morning also. By age group, maybe 6 to 10 or 12. 12 to 18 will be, these areas will be more used for talking and interacting basically. There are areas which are required for elderlies who can pass on their leisure time. Say there are 5, 10 elderly sitting and reading newspapers or discussing topics, current topics and all these things. There are areas wherein ladies can interact. They should be different. Play games area, outdoor games area will be badminton courts. Then there will be lawn tennis courts, basketball courts, volleyball courts. So volleyball court, basketball court, lawn tennis court, these are of same size, but the flooring material is different. But there are a lot of technologies coming up. We can have one flooring material for all the activities. Only the marking will be different. So we can have the markings of 3 things together in different colors. So people will play basketball in the same court, and that same court can be transformed into 2 badminton courts. So there comes optimization. So we can very well plan a space wherein all the activities can be housed, but we need to accommodate ourselves कि चलो आज इच्छा है बैडमिंटन खेलने का तो हम बैडमिंटन खेल लेते हैं, मगर अगर एक साथ 2 ग्रुप्स को 2 चीज खेलने का है तो नहीं होगा. So there are some limitations, but we have optimized. We have given them the spaces for doing all the activities, but now flexibility is less. You design to utilize. That is the essence. Architects has to educate themselves. They have to understand. See, we as architects have to understand what all human activities are actually performed in a space. Then only it becomes easier. As I told you, planning means an idea. Designing is actually planning of implementation of the idea. So planning is very important. There are physical planning, financial planning, basically rather investment planning. So physical planning and investment planning are 2 sons of the father. The father is the idea, what you want to have within 5 years. Now you do the designing activities as per your plan. So planning is very important. So we need to design in such a way so that the perimeter of the apartment also reduces, the heat gain reduces, the material cost reduces, the quantum of material used for making the same apartment reduces. The basements gets optimized. The columns are placed in such a way that the maximum area below the towers, which residential areas में बहुत problem होती है, they are utilized for maximization of parking. So less of RCC, more of optimization of the building cost. See, growing urbanization से हमारा space कम नहीं होता है. Requirement of our space remains the same. You require 3 feet by 6 feet, say 20 square feet of area for sleeping. So with urbanization, you cannot say कि I will manage by 15 square feet. You require the same space. So as I told you, the same space can be designed in such a way, the furnitures can be designed in such a way that it can be put into use for different activities at different point of time. See, if you are studying, if you are a student, you are studying in the evening, or when you don't have the college days, in the non-college days, you are studying in the morning also or in the afternoon. and you are sleeping at night, so why can't we design the furniture in such a way that the bed turns into a reading table? So the same space can be utilized for two different activities. That is how optimization should take place. Secondly, we need to minimize the circulation area. We need to see that no space is getting wasted. So in a proper rectangular shape of a room, there are a lot of activities can be performed at different corners. There will be circulation spaces, there will be furniture spaces, and there will be activity space. So we can optimize and rearrange the spaces as per the time. That then optimization will automatically, it will be a result of the planning basically. It will be a result of the designing. Intent सही होना चाहिए. Intent is optimization, so the resultant will be optimized. अलग से optimization करना ही नहीं पड़ेगा.